Hi Cancer, this is your June 24th through the June 30th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your lives. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll wrap things up with the fifth spread, which is what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. First of all, Cancer, if you are celebrating your birthday this week, then happy birthday. I hope you have an amazing year ahead of you. So this first spread is a new love this week. We have the Three of Cups clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Magician. In the potential outcome, we have the Ten of Cups with the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. And we also have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing maybe with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Gemini in particular. We also have you, unless you're dealing with another Cancer. We also have Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. Alright, we start with 2 threes. Three of Cups clarified by the Three of Pentacles. I don't think it's a third-party situation. Doesn't feel this way. If it is, let me know in the comments down below. But for most of you, I think it's some kind of a party, some kind of a reunion maybe, or some sort of a celebration. For some of you, it's your birthday, Cancer, right? For others of you, maybe you just met this person at a Gemini's birthday party, right? Because we just wrapped up the Gemini birthday season. The Magician in the middle clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. The Magician could be a Gemini, right? The Magician is shared between Gemini or Virgo and Virgo, right? But we'll get to the Magician in just a second. So the Three of Cups could be some kind of an event or party, or it could have been a party that you just had maybe the previous week or a couple of weeks ago. It could also be maybe a party at work, a party with your friends, because the Three of Pentacles clarifying the Three of Cups, this is when a group of people get together and do something together. For some of you, it's a circle of friends. For others of you, it's people whom you work with or people who work in the same industry, right? And for others of you, maybe this is a group of people who go to the same gym, or maybe somebody you went to school with, you know, that type of a party, that type of a reunion. Okay, the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a wish come true, and it's also a card of an event. In some tarot decks in the Nine of Cups, people are standing around and celebrating. In some other tarot decks in the Nine of Cups, people are sitting around the table enjoying a meal and also celebrating. So we have one party card on the left and another celebration party event card all the way to your right. So there's definitely going to be some sort of a event. And that event is like a launching point for the two of you to move forward, right? The Three of Cups is immediately followed up by the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune could be interpreted as multiple zodiac signs. I usually go with a Sagittarius because of the Jupiter in that Wheel of Fortune, right? But the Wheel of Fortune is like a very fortunate turn of events. So maybe this person was your friend, was your acquaintance up until this point, and now things are going to change. You're going to become more than friends, more than acquaintances, more than colleagues, co-workers. The Wheel of Fortune could be a card of literally going somewhere. And in general, it's a start of a cycle, a very fortunate cycle, right? Hence the word fortune in its name. The Ace of Pentacles in the middle is clarified by that Magician that we already talked about. The Ace of Pentacles is one of the 2 aces, by the way, right? We've got 2 aces, one ace in the main spread on the left and another ace in the potential outcome. Aces are always about new beginnings, right? The Ace of Pentacles is like a universal ace. It always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to get serious. It's a golden opportunity, once in a life opportunity. It's clarified by that Magician, right? The Magician, as already mentioned, could be either Gemini or Virgo, but the Magician is also a card of manifestation, and most importantly, it's a card of taking action. All right. If you zoom in on the Magician, if you Google the Magician, you'll see the Magician has got all the tools they need at their disposal, right? Laying down on the table. And a pentacle is one of them. And as you can see, the Magician is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. So this person is not fooling or playing around with you. They're going to that pentacle, that golden pentacle right away. Right away. And from what I see in the potential outcome with those 3 cards, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Chariot, I think you're going to say yes to it, right? The Chariot right next to the deck, that's you. Cancer, that's your major arcana card, unless you're dealing with another Cancer, and you are in your own reading represented by your own major arcana card, and you are in your own potential outcome. Sitting right next to that second ace, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. The Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. It's a card of clarity. It's a card of when two people, or at least one person, are crystal clear about what's going on, what they want, what they're saying yes to. And the Ten of Cups is a card of a family, commitment, marriage. That card is often referred to as the happily ever after card, Cancer. So yeah, this looks awesome. This looks awesome. It's like this person is not going to waste any time, right? Once that party or event plays out, or it did play out, they're not going to waste time. They're going to, roll out the big guns from the get-go with that Ace of Pentacles. All right, Cancer, really happy for you. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Cancer, the spread is for you. We have the Page of Swords clarified by the World. We have the Chariot. We have the Two of Cups clarified by the Four of Pentacles. And we also have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, the Chariot keeps showing up for you. I don't know if you watched the first spread, the new love spread. That one had the Chariot in it. This one has a Chariot in it as well. Must be your birthday season. Happy birthday one more time. I think this spread has something to do with money, finances, in some shape or form. It could just be what's happening to you, right? Or it could be what's happening to both of you. Okay? Yeah, the spread could be interpreted so many different ways. But I'll just interpret if it is something that has to do with money, right? You have a message coming your way with that Page of Swords. I think it's a message, right? A message, a notification, a letter, an email, a phone call, what have you. You will be notified. Somebody is going to be reaching out to you. It's clarified by the World. The World could be someplace remote, right? So obviously this message is coming from someplace remote, or it could be a message about someplace remote. The World is also a card of an ending, right? And I always interpret it as a happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end and another chapter of your life is about to begin. Like when you finish paying off your mortgage, that's a card of the World clarifies, in this case, if I can speak, right? When you finish paying off your car, that's also a happy end. Okay, or if you've been interviewing and if you've been competing about for a particular job, they're gonna let you know, yeah, competition is over, you got the job. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's I think what's coming your way. It's a card of a person who is doing very well financially, but it's also a card of a single person, but I don't think that's what it is here. It's a card of somebody who is in the center of attention, somebody who's got money in the bank. All right, and I think it has something to do with that message, with that email, letter that we see in the beginning, right? The Chariot in the middle, that's you. It's also a card of victory and success. It's a card of a triumph. And at the end, we have the Two of Cups clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So maybe this is you and your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband or wife, together with you in that Two of Cups. Or if it is, that has something to do with work, business, and finances, right? Then I usually interpret this card as a handshake card. So you're shaking hands, maybe literally. For others of you, it's simply an agreement that you're signing. It's paperwork that's being filed or something like that. The Four of Pentacles clarifying it. It's very similar in this case to the Nine of Pentacles, right? Like I said, the Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who's got money in the bank, doing well financially. And the Four of Pentacles, as you can see, there is a person in it holding on to a pentacle. So it could be you holding on to money. It could be you holding on to this new job or a new contract, or you holding on to real estate. All right, again, or you holding on to your car because now you're the sole owner of it, or you and your spouse are sole owners because you finished paying off that mortgage or car loan or something like that. I hope all of this makes sense, Cancer. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex, or it doesn't even have to be an ex. Right, we have the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the Four of Wands. and the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Chances are you're dealing with a fire sign. Cancer. Yeah, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. So we got the King of Wands, we got the Page of Wands, we got the Ace of Wands, we got the Four of Wands. But we start with the Seven of Swords, which is clarified by that Ace of Wands. The Queen of Cups in the middle, that's you. I think we're all in agreement with that, about that. So the Seven of Swords. First of all, I don't see any cards suggesting this is your ex. It doesn't mean they're not, but they could. For some of you, it doesn't have to be an ex. It could just be somebody from your past. Maybe you had a crush on this person in the past, or they had a crush on you, or both of you, but it just never got off the ground. So the Seven of Swords, in this case, could be somebody lying to themselves about how they feel, or hiding their feelings. And at the same time, the Seven of Swords, it could be you guys like running away for the weekend. All right, maybe you already made plans with somebody, with friends, family, what have you. And when this King of Wands all of a sudden out of the blue shows up and offers you to do something instead of what you already planned, you're going to go for it. You're going to go with this King of Wands and tell your friends whom you already made plans with that you've got something else happening. You may tell them, oh, you know what, I feel under the weather, or something else came up, this and that. But in reality, you're actually going to be spending time with this King of Wands. All right? So that's what I think the Seven of Swords could be about. I see you going for it, right? The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Page of Wands. And at the end, we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is a card of a family. It is a card of a commitment, marriage. It's also a card of a celebration of some sort. To me personally, the Four of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. Maybe this person is inviting you to go to some sort of a event, a wedding, or an engagement party, or this is what could be happening between you and this King of Wands. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Cancer. This week we have the Emperor, the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, maybe a Sagittarius. So it all depends on who the Emperor is in this case. The Emperor could be somebody who is offering you a job. Okay, and the Emperor could be somebody who's got the authority to hire people. It could be a recruiter, they could be a VP, a C-level executive, or a manager, right? Or you could be becoming the Emperor this week. You could be the one promoted. If you're starting a new job, perhaps this new job will be on the next level up of the corporate ladder. Okay, the Emperor could be somebody who wants to do business with you. Okay, you're definitely saying yes to it. You're definitely saying yes to it, because right next to the Emperor we have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is a handshake card, as I often refer to it when it comes to work, business, and finances. It's a handshake. This is when people shake hands. This is when people sign paperwork, agreements are done, people are closing deals, and that type of stuff, right? The Ace of Pentacles right next to the deck, yeah, it's a golden opportunity, it's money, it's something long-term, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle. For some of you, maybe it's a job, but you may have to like travel for work, right? The Wheel of Fortune could be a card of travel, or maybe you may have to relocate, but that's just for some of you. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle, or taking it to the next level for some of you. If you're the one being promoted, congratulations. Maybe they're doing it for your birthday. Happy birthday, right? But this is awesome. I did not even have to clarify anything. This looks good, all right? Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Cancer. We have the Six of Swords clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Page of Cups. We also have the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or any Zodiac sign. You know what, Cancer? Every once in a while, in the fifth spread, the final spread, in the weekly readings, I see repeating situations, repeating stories that we just saw in one of the previous spreads, in one of the four first spreads. This, in your case, in this reading for this week for you, Cancer, this is something else. No, this is not a repeat of anything that we just saw in the previous, any of the previous spreads. This is something different, right? And it could be happening to you, or it could be happening to somebody you know, right? The Hierophant right next to the deck and the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, both of those two cards could be interpreted as cards of marriage, right? The Hierophant could be a Taurus. you're dealing with. If those two cards are not marriage cards, those two cards could be cards of something formal, official, like financial, real estate related. Okay? And we start with the Six of Swords clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. The Six of Swords could be a card of a rough patch being over, right? At the same time, the Six of Swords, somebody could be moving, like physically moving, relocating, or moving in with somebody, right? The Knight of Pentacles clarifying that. Again, more money. It's the most financial Knight out of all 4 Knights, all right? Maybe somebody is buying a home and they're moving. It could be you who is buying a home and moving, but it's supposed to be, this spread is supposed to be something you're not expecting, okay? Maybe you've got money coming in all of a sudden, maybe more than you thought, and now you have enough money for a down payment for a home or an apartment, all right? Or again, somebody could be putting down money and moving, right? The Six of Pentacles in the middle is a card of an equal give and take. It's a card of a generosity, and it's also a financial card. With the Six of Pentacles, money are usually coming in. The Page of Cups clarifying it, it could be an invitation for a housewarming party. It could be an invitation for a goodbye party. If somebody is moving away, maybe they want to throw the last goodbye party. All right. For somebody is getting married and they're inviting you to the wedding. All right. So one of those scenarios, right? There's a lot of Pentacles here, a lot. Six of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So it could be financial for some of you. For others of you, it could be somebody is getting married or settling in or settling down or something like that. All right, Cancer. So yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. Happy birthday to those of you one more time celebrating this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week.